Happy Thursday, everyone. Happy Thursday. Welcome to Susie Say That. Today's topic is the struggle in the struggle. What exactly does that mean to you? You have a struggle, and now you have something inside the struggle. The struggle is already there. But what does that mean to you? Because struggling means an opposing force. Something could be people, places, or things. Something is opposing you. Because that's what a struggle is. It's there to oppose you. It's there to come against you. That's what a struggle is. And we're all going to face them. We live in this hopeless, broken world. We're going to experience struggles. Some of us often, some of us not so often, but we're going to experience them. It's what we do when a struggle meets our door. It's what we do that determines how we go through the struggle. Think about that for a moment. If you're having a struggle, you know, so many people are. I hear about them all the time. I even have struggles myself. I feel like what my old pastor used to say, either you're about to go through a struggle, you're already in a struggle, or you're coming out of a struggle. Thank God for when we come out of a struggle, because sometimes those struggles can get rough. They really can. But it's what you do while you're in there. Do you kick and scream? Are you that person that always trying to make it happen? Do you put yourself in setbacks over and over and over again because you're the one that's making it happen? And then when your help is there, God, people, places, or things, when your help comes and God sends your help, do you recognize it? Most of us, when we're in the struggle, we don't recognize the help of God. We don't. It's just the truth, because we're so immersed in the struggle. We're so emotionally attached to it. We're so intimate involved with it. We don't even see our God in it. We don't, because we take on that struggle as a force that belongs to us. Hear me today. Struggles do not belong to you. They're there for a moment, for whatever reason, the lesson, the trial, whatever it's there for, to teach you something or whatever. It's not yours. It does not belong to you. You're supposed to be that person that understands that this happens to good people, bad people, anybody living in this world. They will experience the struggle. It does not belong to me. And I will not miss my God in it. I will not miss the lesson in it. Whatever I'm supposed to learn or teach someone, I'm not going to miss it. Because the struggle is not going to be me inside the struggle, because it's already there. The struggle has already presented itself to us. It's already said, hey, I'm the struggle. I'm here. And we're supposed to be trying to get some wisdom to find out what the struggle done showed up for in the first place. Why are you here? Okay, let me pray if you're a praying person, or let me seek if you're not a praying person. Let me seek some wisdom. When the struggles show up, we're not immediately supposed to try to just get rid of it, because that's what makes us intimately and emotionally involved and attached to it. It's because as soon as we see it, we say, oh, no, this ain't God. Oh, no, this ain't this. Oh, no, something's wrong with this. Oh, my gosh, I got to get out of this. Been there, done that. So many times I care to even mention, because I have. I was this person that when the struggle showed up, or when somebody else's struggle showed up, I want to help them out of it. I don't want them to struggle, because I hate struggling. I don't like it. So I don't want them to struggle with how I had to struggle. So let me help you not struggle. Now, when I think about that, I see so many foolish things that I did, because the struggle was theirs. I could have been the help in it, but I wasn't supposed to make it mine, because then that's how we get in trouble. We end up being those busybodies that Bible talk to, going house from house, making up trouble, because that's what that is. You're making trouble. When you're trying to get someone out of a trouble prematurely, you're making trouble, because that's not your lesson. That's not it's not your struggle. You should help all that you can according to wisdom, but you should not make the struggle yours. You get yourself in a lot of trouble like that. You really do. Like I said, you're that busybody going from house to house trying to get rid of trouble, but you're making trouble for that person. And you don't even think that you are. You think, I'm just helping. They needed some help, so I just decided to help them. No, they needed information. They needed their assistance. They needed God to help them first. And if God put you in their path, then maybe they need God to give them some information to give to you how to get out of it, because maybe you done got out of it before. I don't know how that's going to go for you. But I just know that I have made a mess of the struggle, get involved intimately and emotionally involved within the struggle. The struggle is in the struggle. Many years ago, and I'm talking about a very long time, one of the professors that I had took all these classes, human services classes. I had took like 64 credits, hours of it. And I was like, oh, I don't want to be a human services. I don't want to work in that. I'm done. I'm just going to pick up another degree. But before I picked up that degree, I met a professor that said these words. He said, the struggle is in the struggle. And I was like, what exactly is he talking about? Now, remind you, this is a human service class. The struggle is in the struggle. He said, listen up. You're going to meet people that's already struggling. You're going to struggle yourself because of where we live at in this world. But you are not supposed to make their struggles yours. You are not. The struggle becomes your struggle when you get intimately and emotionally involved in it. It's not your struggle. Your struggle is your struggle, and you're not supposed to be intimately and emotionally involved in it. And we do it all the time without even thinking. Someone call us immediately, hey, I need for you to do this, and without even thinking. We don't even pray. We just jump up and say, okay. I remember years ago, I wanted the church to do something for a family that was struggling, and I wanted them to do this thing, my old church. And I remember the pastor and his wife saying to me, we have to pray about that. We have to pray about that. And I thought, pray? This person needs something done right then and now, not tomorrow. They need help from the church right now. It was their struggle. And I wanted the church to jump in and save them. Not knowing there was protocol, not knowing there were certain things that you have to do first. You have to seek God, because God, He might, you guys, just want that person to go through for a moment. He might, we don't know that, because we're so used to getting instant gratification. And every time we get involved in something, we want someone to get us out, whether we make the wrong choices or not. And we don't have to make the wrong choices. Struggle's going to show up. Struggles are going to show up. You're going to struggle with many of things in this lifetime. But it's not how the struggle shows up, it's how the struggle leaves. Remember that. It's not how the struggle shows up, it's how it leaves. And how does it leave? It leaves with you not missing your help. Your God, my God, the great I am that is there with us. When the struggle comes to us, we are supposed to seek wisdom first. What do I do with this? And if you don't get the wisdom and God don't give it to you at that moment on what to do, then you sit and you wait. You don't do things on your own, because then you become intimately involved with the struggle emotionally. When the struggle just showed up, it showed up. You was unexpected. So many unexpectedly things have happened in my life, you all. So many. I wasn't expecting this to happen. That it became a struggle. Okay, so what do? I like to fix things. So let me fix it. Let me see what I can do. Let me see. No. Then I became a part of something else that did not belong to me. The struggle shows up. What are you going to do with it? Are you going to just let it take over your life and let it just become a part of everything you say and you do? I've done it. It doesn't work. It does not work. Because it's not about how it showed up. It's about how it leaves. Were you at peace while it was there? Were you seeking your God and godly counselor? Whatever you need to do. Did you do it? Did you do those things? Did you follow protocol? Like my former pastor and his wife, they followed protocol. That's what they were supposed to do. You can't just go giving away things from the church. Everybody that say they got a problem, that's craziness. Now, I understand it. But can we assist you with certain things? Can we feed you? Yes, the church should, and they must. Can we call and find you a shelter tonight? Yes. We can't just let you stay at the church. We can't just let you lay at the church. We don't know nothing about you. You be trying to rob the church. I'm just saying. I know it's a bit much, but I'm just telling you all. When the struggle shows up, what do people do with it? Do you try to get out of it or immediately? Because that's what we don't want, the struggle. Nobody wants that. Or do we say, what are you here for? And then we roll with it. We don't accept it as ours. It's not ours. The struggle showed up on me. I didn't come to their home uninvited. They came to my home uninvited. My life uninvited. So now what am I going to do with you? You got to be here for a reason. So what am I going to do? I'm going to seek my help because my help is right there. I'm not going to miss my help now. So many times I had missed my help and it was right there. I mean, I can tell you stories and stories how I had so many struggles and I missed the help. I mean, mega help that God has sent on my path. But I was busy trying to run from it, get away from it. I didn't want to deal with it. And then there was times I became attached to it, emotionally attached to it, intimately involved with it. What am I going to do? Thought about it all night, prayed about it, woke up, prayed about it again, thought about it, asking everybody but the right people, what should I do? They having their struggles too. So they don't know what to do. They're giving me false information because they listen to different people that they shouldn't be listening to either. Okay? So the struggle is in the struggle. If you're having a struggle, please don't become a part of it. It showed up at your door. And it's not how it showed up. It's how it's going to be leaving. Okay? Remember that.